Now we are going to see Misery. It is written by Anton Chekhov. In this world, everyone, we have miseries in our heart. In order to get a remedy from our miseries, we may share our feelings to others. In this same way, there is a man called Ayana who has a misery in his heart. He wants to share his miseries to others. So, in this way, the story is going to move on. First, we are going to see Ayana who is a sledge driver. Now he is riding for a military officer to his place. And while he was driving, he never sees the way of the road. He only thinks of his dead son, Kusma Ayanich. This is the misery he has in his heart. He thinks of his son who is dead, was dead before a week. Now, the military officer asks, Ayana says that his son was died. Then the military officer asks, for what reason his son was died? While the military officer asking this question, Ayana while riding, he turned his face to military officer and started to answer military officer while riding and turning back to and answer to military officer that for what reason my son was died. And military officer is shocked that Ayana may dash some place in the road. So military officer told Ayana to see the road and drive. And military officer also hesitated to listen Ayana word. And when Ayana started to speak his misery, they reached military officer's destination place. So Ayana last chance to share his experience to the military officer. Next, he meets three young men who was mischievous men. They are asking for Ayana to drive them to a police bridge. So Ayana also accepts their request, and he is driving with the happy that he is going to share his misery to the three young men. But the three young men are very harsh. They are scolding Ayana as he rides slowly. He thinks Ayana has only thought that his son was dead. But the three men are always scolding Ayana that he is riding very slowly. Now, the three young men beats Ayana as he is riding very slow. And Ayana without considering the beats by the men, he only laughs and blesses the three young men for their activities. Now he tries to tell for what his son is dead, and he also tells that he lost his wife for years back. And while he is trying to tell about his son's death, the three young men reached their place and they escaped from Ayana feelings. And Ayana got very sad and he looked for here and there. There he got a house porter. There he goes to the house porter and started talking to the house porter. While he started talking to the house porter says, the house porter also hesitates to listen Ayana bad. Then he goes to his yard where we can see the other cabman. When he goes to his yard, there we can see it is a night time, so everyone is in the sleeping manner. So at this time, Ayana felt very sad, and suddenly we can see there is a cabman who is getting up from his sleeping place, and he is asking for water because he is thirsty. So Ayana thought that there is a man who got wake up in midnight to listen our words. So Ayana starts to speak the cabman, but the cabman also goes to sleep without listening Ayanapotapo's feelings. So Ayanapotapo feels more sad, and he goes to his mare and starts to talk to the mare. He started to share his feelings to the mare, and the mare is only receiving the cake which is given by Ayanapotapo. Ayanapotapo starts his feeling to share to the mare, and the mare, we know that mare will not listen to his feelings, but Ayanapotapo feels that as there is no one to listen to him, he shares his feelings to the mare, and in this way the story ends. And the story gives a moral that if a man is in a misery, we want to go and listen his feelings, and we should give some advice or concern thoughts to the man who is filled with misery. This is the story of misery. Thank you.